One. Hey, Jet.
Hi. Yes.
We are finalizing the 53 and we're finding out things as we speak.
Yes, we
Let's talk
are.
about it. We're on the Terror
Let's
Dome.
go.
Turn it up, Jado.
And what it be, what it do, what it is, everybody in the house. I am Terror Dome and I am on with Red Jet Shell. The ship
Hi.
has landed. Look at her.
Let's
She's celebrating. She's
go.
the only one with a key to Levi Stadium. And as you see,
Woo.
they're showing fireworks behind her. So,
Yeah, this is from game day. This is from a Monday night football game. Yeah.
oh
Isn't
yeah.
that fun? I
Did you
got
catch?
to see it. That was when we got beat up by the Ravens.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
I was
Sorry.
gonna. I was.
Sorry.
Well, there's my next question, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh
Apparently, we
man.
weren't so successful that
No,
day.
we weren't, but it was a fun night. It was Christmas and everybody was in spirit. So we almost had it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but
I mean, we were right
I
there.
I
We were there.
remember that game now. Now that you mention it, won't the best of times at that one there.
But we didn't end up going 12-5 and we stayed in first place. So,
And we went to the was that
well, yeah. Oh
the
boy.
did we
It
go to the
just keeps
Super
getting
Bowl?
worse the more we talked about it.
Or was that the NFC game, NFC Championship game where Brock got hurt?
No, that was the NFC game where we almost got sent home by the Lions. That would be
But
that
we
year.
went to the Super Bowl. We went to the Super
We
Bowl,
did.
and we were winning the Super Bowl, and we
Well,
were ahead on points after regulation. So that's about as close as you can get it,
yeah, I guess
I
so.
think.
And
Yeah,
then our Super Bowl will be here. It'll be in my backyard.
it
So
will
that's
be
something to
a
look forward to,
home
right?
game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully a home game for us. Hopefully we'll see. We'll see how
Yeah,
that goes.
man, that'd be real nice. It would
Yeah.
actually be the second time we had a home game. Little known fact, we were
Yeah.
I'm believing the first ones, and I was 14. No, I might have turned 15 by it. No, I was still 14. Birthday in February. Um, we had a Super Bowl in Stanford Stadium.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
It was us against the Miami Dolphins.
Um,
And they were very much favored, but we whooped that A. We whooped that A. Thank God
that's it.
Almighty, we
Whoop that
whooped
trick.
that A.
Whoop that trick.
We whooped that trick like DJ on Hustle and Flow.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
that's
What a
that's a
great
little movie,
song. That's a
first
great
movie
song.
reference down there.
Yes.
And on
Quintessential
this day in
classic,
history, 62 years ago, there was the March on Washington. Dr. King, uh,
right?
Alpha Phi Alpha, Rhodes Scholar, genius, orator, greatest orator ever. He did a little "I Have a Dream" speech, and a preacher to his heart and tow it down. So shout out to that day in history. Uh,
Mm.
yes,
We have another day in history, but it doesn't happen until I think tomorrow. Tomorrow marks 20 years since the levees broke in New
Oh yeah,
Orleans. 20 years. Hurricane Katrina.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
boy.
man. Ooh,
There's a
and you're gonna have
there's
a
a
special.
documentary. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
documentary on CNN called "The Rebirth of the Superdome." So I have
Okay.
yet to watch it. So I was just it looked. Woo! Get your Kleenex out. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And I saw Robin Roberts is. I think she's doing something tomorrow morning. You know,
Okay.
she's from New Orleans
Yes, she
or
is. Yeah.
down that
That's right.
way, and it hit her right hard. You know, as it did everybody who had a heart. You know, and a pulse. But
Right.
those folks who are from there with family down there and things, man, it was a really tragic time. And glory to God, the Phoenix has risen. The
Yes.
city's back.
Love
Uh,
to see it vibrant and just had a Super Bowl there. just so happy to see that that's a city that just does not give up.
Resilience.
They're very resilient. Yeah, they
Resilience.
just have this nonchalant, not nonchalant, but just very laid back. Like, okay, we got
Yeah.
through this. We're gonna get through it.
Amen.
We're gonna survive this. And I'd like to say the same about our team. I love
We this too shall pass. Yeah.
yeah, I hope so.
We've been back and we've been back and we're gonna be back again.
Oh, I mean,
This
I,
hey,
I know the roster doesn't look awesome for that, but it does look promising. We were able to keep some, right? So it's not. There was
it's
some I would have loved to have seen stay. Tariq Owens, just saying. Um, I would have
well,
loved to see him stay, but he didn't play enough. So when you don't play enough, you're not making an impact, and that's what
well,
happens. But
stay
not
tuned.
too late, right? We can still
Things
maybe
have a habit. We're not done.
good,
As the great KRS One would say,
right?
we're not done. We're not done.
No, 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 no,
We
not at all.
deal how we deal, and as a matter of fact, let me put up my docket because I know everybody's anxious to see
Yeah, you got some
today.
people in it. Right.
Yes, we're going to talk about the 53-man roster.
Okay.
Savings and signing gymnastics is what Kyle and John do, and I have to
Um.
say they do it very, very effectively.
Okay.
Jawan Jennings asked, "What? Hold on, y'all.
What? Wait. What now? What did he say? I don't
Yeah,
even know what he said. So
no,
you have to tell me because I have no idea what he said.
they said something else, and I'm gonna get to it. And
Okay. I'm
the
waiting for you.
rivalry unis are going to be released today. They are supposed to be black in color and a different color scheme. It's going to be the rivalry unis are going to be out today, the 28th. So,
Okay.
we got stuff to look forward to. It like Christmas. It's like Christmas.
Yes. We only have a week. We start this back up next Thursday night.
Girl, yeah,
Woo!
it's
I am
it's
so ready, y'all. So ready.
we
Oh
we
God,
are
I can't
just
wait.
getting it in. We are just
Yes.
getting it in.
Yes.
When we last spoke, which was Tuesday, we were looking at a 53-man roster that looked like this. Um,
Oh, okay.
and it was okay. It was decent. It still is. I think it's a very
Yeah.
decent roster.
Yeah,
But
it's not terrible. Uh-oh.
since then, we've been doing some gymnastics here. And let me run it down for the
Uh-oh.
last 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
Effectively 24 hours ago, the San Francisco 49ers today announced they have claimed defensive lineman Jordan Jefferson off of waivers from Jacksonville in order to make room on the roster. The team waived Evan Anderson. In addition, the team has signed the following 13 players. We are bringing back to the practice squad one Eli Apple,
Mm,
Junior Bergen,
okay.
William Bradley King, defensive lineman, defensive back, Derek Canteen, wide receiver, Robbie Chosen, defensive lineman, Travis Gibson, linebacker, Jalen Graham, offensive lineman, Drake Nugent.
Oops.
Linebacker Curtis 50 Cent Robinson is coming back. Wide receiver Malik the Burner Turner is
Let's
back.
go.
Defensive lineman Seabass Sebastian Valdez. Tight end
Yay.
Braden Willis, who I wanted to have him back, and Nick Zakel.
Womp womp.
Nick Nick Zakel is getting like whenever you have a concert, they come back and they say, and many, many more.
Mhm.
they'll say the opening act, the star, and a laser light show or something else, and they'll say, and many, many more. Many, many
Mhm.
more. If
Mhm.
I could name a band, I would name myself Many, Many More because
Oh,
they
okay.
always get paid. They're at every concert and you get
Eh,
booked.
eh.
Many, many more.
Anymore? Yes, sir.
Also, in addition to that, we have apparently or reports Ari I always mess his name up. I'm sorry, Ari Murav. He says sources are telling him that we are signing veteran Maurice or Marquez Valdez Scantling, who just recently got released by the Seattle Sea Chickens. And, he had a choice between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. He said, man, give me that scarlet and gold. Give me that scarlet and gold. And there's something
I
to
get
be
it.
said for that. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that
Yeah.
very much.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Also, we picked up a running back, Sincere McCormick. Sincere McCormick was with the Raiders. He's going to give us help on the practice squad as well.
Okay.
Again, excited about claiming defensive lineman Jordan Jefferson off of waivers. He didn't clear waivers. We picked him up. He was with Jacksonville. I remember him at the Senior Bowl. He actually took a dude helmet off and threw it. Which some people will look at, oh my God, he's a hothead. But you know something? When you're 300 plus pounds and you're going against somebody else 300 plus pounds, it pays to be a little nasty.
The
Just
same
from
could be
me to
said
you.
about your boy Shiloh. The same could be said about him, right? So,
Well, Shiloh was
he went a little buck
retaliating,
wild.
and I think Shiloh go a $105 against somebody vastly superior in size and strength to him. That might want the right move, and it looks a certain way. But defensive line, I need my defensive lineman nasty. I don't let people push you around. That gets you fired in our business.
It sure does. It does. Yes, it does.
How do you feel about if MD is coming to bring me some wonderful breakfast lunch? Hey, boo. Hey, I am on live. Go ahead, check me out. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. I love it.
Yeah, she on with me. Jet's on here today.
I love it. I am feeling okay. There she is. There she is. Oh God, she's so pretty. Oh my God, I love her. She just looks like fancy. I love her. Oh my God.
I do too. And she bought me something to eat, so she's really a hero here.
Wow.
Kylie said the unveiling is out. Let me see what's going on here.
Yeah. Because I'm curious because they had
stand by one moment. Let me go with this breaking news. We're gonna watch this live here. Okay. Where's the breaking news thing at? Oh man, where's my stuff at? Boom. We have breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to unveil right now the unis. Let me share my screen and take this down for just a moment. We're in the live television business around here, or live streaming business, as it would around here. And let me get my production together. I'm going pretty good at this. So let's see what we got here.
Yeah, let's see what we got. What's going on for the faithful?
But it's always been the ones who bled red, white, and gold that turned to silver again and again and again and again and again. And when we have something to settle, well, we do that for the faithful too. That's when we wear black.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let me take it on down for the get me reactions for everyone.
Just remember, write all
your reactions in the chat. Let me see it. Y'all notice Turdome ain't invite none of us over for breakfast. Hey, this is a one-man meal, baby. Sorry, maybe next time. Bebop Jones says it's fire. He says the black helmets. Oh my God.
I like them too. I'm not gonna lie. I like them too. I know they're different.
I'm not too crazy about the style of numbers. They're using the old West type of design on the numbers, but everything else appears to be very much fire here. Very much. That number 2 looks so sweet.
I like the gold outline. I do like that.
Yes,
I love
that.
That.
They did
I like
that
how they
right.
incorporated everything in our nostalgia to the jersey, so I can appreciate that. Because if you remember the color block, it was this black with the iron-on numbers and and the logos and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I appreciate that this is stitched. So
and the black helmet. That is sweet.
It is nice. Yeah,
matted black. That's dope.
Yeah,
and the black pants.
I think matte is better.
Red stripe. Hey, it is dope. I would have went with block letters, or block numbers, but I think that can grow on me. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, because it does look a little like it's faded out.
Yeah, it got
that. It looks a little like you can see it, but you can't see it. So if you had more of a if not 3D, maybe 2D, right? Just enough to where it pops out.
Yeah, you gotta have a little.
And with the design, you don't have to go too crazy. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Oh, it's sweet though. It's sweet. The color scheme is sweet. The outlining of the gold is absolutely dope. You got to do it like that. We getting some more reaction. Saloon font. That's what it is. A saloon. Like you came in there, hey, barkeep, and you slid the drink all the way down. Yeah.
Give me a sarsaparilla. Make it a double.
Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. You got laughing here. One man meal. He got a joke. Yeah, man, that's one man meal. I agree, Terradome. I don't like the jersey. The helmet is okay. It can grow on me. It can grow on me. It ain't.
I mean, at least their helmets fit. Mine doesn't.
Well, that I think safety's an issue here. Terradome isn't sharing his pot pie. Man, I got them nuggets from I'm about to let Red Jet Shell take this thing over.
No, you're not. I'm not ready. Oh, shit. Here we go. Slideshow. Slideshow from Canada.
She'll show her. And now we have a slideshow presentation. Well, I remember that day, yo, man. Red Jet.
I'm just
take it over.
I don't know what to do. That's sad.
I got some pictures. Good morning, y'all. What's up, Big Brit? Sorry if you missed the unveiling of the new unis there, Big Brit. We a little out of order in the docket, but they look decent. I'll give B minus. B minus.
Yeah, they're not. I would give them. I'm gonna go a little lower and say a C. I'll give them a C because of the block numbers. Because there's things that you can see that you can't see. I would like a little more red, just a little more on the red side. It's like you have black and gold, so it's looking a little New Orleans Saints to me.
Yeah.
Just a skoosh. Yeah, I'd like a little. I think the red should be to pop just a little bit more because you got gold for days.
Yeah.
Or we did have white. We do have our white jerseys, right?
Mm-hmm.
That could have been a white outline. But you could did a white and
a little bit of white. That's what it's missing. That's what it's
missing. Yeah.
I got a Jerry Rice reversible. I got in Korea in 1997.
Oh wow!
And Reebok made these jerseys. I guess that's why Nike didn't want to copy the design. Another little tidbit there. They got, you see the faithful on there. If I could, let me go here. You see faithful written across the top of it there. Can you see my mouse? Okay, you can't see my mouse, but yeah, it's decent. They got that red stocking, all red stocking. they tried to push a little bit of red on there. They go black cleats. It's intimidating with the black helmet. You look tough. Hey, you look tough with the black on. Just this a
If
little.
I find that helmet, I'm buying it. I don't care.
Like
I'll
that black
find it,
helmet.
I'll
That
buy
black
it.
helmet is nice.
That
It is.
black helmet is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like a little more. I like that it's stitched. I love that because for me, iron on just kind of cheapens a jersey. You know, we're talking about players that are out there and missed a game. You know, we have Fred Warner that probably didn't miss a game and was injured. So I feel like we're being disingenuous just a skosh.
It's a scooch.
Just a skoosh.
Go rock with
See,
the 13 with the little doohickeys on there and the
yeah,
old West Sarsaparilla.
I love that. I think that's great. If it had white on the outline of the gold, solid.
I'm feeling that. I'm
Chef's
feeling
kiss.
that.
And even the red stripes, TD, like you can't really. I mean, you can see it obviously, and then it might be the lighting too, because you're red. You're in a red background with this black and all this other stuff, so it's kind of hard to see a dark color against a dark color. So it's it's kind of they're kind of clashing, if you would.
The iron-on numbers is that
Thank you.
Walmart special.
Thank you.
Is
Thank
that-
you. It's like
it's the-
I get it. Stitch jerseys are not cheap. I get it. They could be as much as $400. I get it, but at the same time, it's worth the $400 in my opinion. I mean, I'd rather spend $400 on number 80 stitched than to go buy it at Dick's for $75. I'm sorry.
Pause.
Right. I'm
Pause
sorry.
on the dick.
Sorry.
Dick's
didn't
Sporting
mean to
Good, ladies and gentlemen. Where
Do not flag him. All comments go to IHateThatNegro.com. So
nothing
I'm
like
looking
getting
at
to the
this.
goal line and messing that thing up.
Exactly. Because if you're at a night game, like I am, I'm at a night game, right? If I'm looking at this jersey, I'm just gonna go, where the hell is everybody? Like I'm looking at it like
It's
I like the
intimidating.
promo. I love that. Fred just looks like I'm
yeah.
going to annihilate you.
Yeah, that black's intimidating.
It
That
is.
helmet,
And the
that-
visor, and his eyes. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
man.
I'm scared.
Yeah. You come with a little heat on that one, Fred. I like that.
Just a
I
little
like
bit.
that. They went away with the stitching, shaking my damn head, shaking my head. Easy, Red Jet, easy, Tiger. This is a family show, Shell. Oh, they getting that. They've been waiting.
My life is not complete unless I get, unless I get attacked.
They've been waiting.
And I'm
on
wearing
your
his
show.
shirt today.
They made
I
you.
am wearing Ty's shirt today, his fashion, and I get attacked.
And he giving you smoke. Look at that.
Exactly.
Catching
What the heck?
strays. That's like shooting
Strays.
at your own customers there,
Right?
Cracky. Oh, we got an F here from Jason Captain Niner
F
Massey.
minus?
I don't have that.
Ooh, wow, that's harsh. Damn, that's harsh.
F minus. Dang, how you get an F
Yeah,
minus?
that's-
It's like
that's
getting
the-
fired on your day off.
No, TD. It is getting fired on your day.
So
What you trying to do? Build a clubhouse?
with that being said, let me go ahead and remove that and let's holler at everybody in the chat because
Let's
it's
talk.
suddenly got a little awkward here. I'm trying to bring that thing back. See, when you're losing the audience, you bring that thing back here. What's up, everybody in the chat? It is Finalizing Thursday. I'm on with Red Jet Show. Let's see who showed up first. 49ers throwback. You in the building. What's up, man? Good to see you this morning. Don't follow me, says good morning, Paradome, Michelle, and throwback hollering at everybody. I started off with a little Bible verse for those that came early. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Father God, thank you for this day. It's another day above earth. Amen. Amen. Eric Wallace, the Seattle Seahawks, is already in here. You can't talk too much, y'all. Seattle, take it back. They'll take it back. They'll take the secrets back. Now, good seeing you there, Eric. Miss Tanisha is in the building. Good morning, Tara and Jet. The 49ers' new rivalry uniforms have been revealed. What do y'all think about them? Oh, we're getting it in here. Kylie Young, the man who says, hey, man, it's PMs, man. I'm feeding you the news. What's up, man? CFO, Rockefeller Records, good to see you. B. Bop Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Bebop Jones in the building, along with the instigator, the orator of the town. Austin is in the building. He's in the building. Jason, Captain Niner Massey, 300. When I think that's what 400 and back ago. When 100 back ago, I was right there, man. There he was 300, like Leonidas on 300. Who else I got in here? I know I saw some other folks. Plus, I'm scrolling. Everybody's been giving their 2 penny, as my friend Kumar would say. Is this guy? He put in his 2 penny. Big Brick 84 is in the building. What's up, man? Good to see you this morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's slide on down some more. Let's slide on Papa J. My main man is out in this piece, man. I checked y'all out last night. I was on the government computer, so that Wi-Fi is slightly above McDonald's, so it's all good. That's how y'all getting down, just a little bit. And speaking of getting down, my main man, DMC, David McNiner, is in the building. He says, good morning, Terradome and Red Jet. Let's effing go, 49ers. I got you. And I'm scrolling. And I'm rolling, and they said Big Brick says the white between the red and gold on the lettering. That was his input in there. You need that little bit of white. You know, if you want it to be right, you got to put a little white in. Anyway, as I faded right on out, faded. We're going to get to the news of the day. Yeah.
Can we break service for 1 second, please?
Go ahead and break that service.
We would like to extend congratulations to David McNiner. I think we have an announcement in the chat down at the bottom.
Well, let's go. Congratulations, David. David puts up, I was right. My granddaughter was born right after the show. Look at that. An August baby. I think well, on the East Coast, y'all finished around 1. So officially, I think she's an 827.
Okay. Oh, I hope mom and baby are well.
Yes,
everybody's good because you guys are parents. You know that's whole process. So
yeah, buddy. Ain't nothing. You right in the club. I just got in the grandfather club myself. That's
man. Right.
Let your beard grow a little bit, you know, and get some Werther's
original. Oh, he's darling. Oh God, just let the babies. You have to let the babies grow. Let them grow.
Ain't nothing less but the golf game in the wheelchair, brother. Feel good, feel wise.
Congratulations,
everybody. Congratulations, David McNiner, ladies and gentlemen. David McNiner. A round of applause for this monumental occasion here. Let me hit it.
Strong J. Strong J.
David McNiner. Round of applause for you, my brother. And with a new person, get them to like and subscribe. So both shows. Gray in the beard is required. Yeah, go ahead and let it happen, brother.
Just let the gray. Just let it flow, fellas. Let it go. Okay. Gray is attractive. Okay. Just embrace it. Because if I catch y'all coloring beards and hair and getting, men get the wigs and stuff too. And I'm just like, no, please don't.
Oh,
embrace, no. Okay. Natural. See,
I go with my natural. It is too practical for me to just get on out there and shave that thing, man.
Own your dad bod, fellas. Own your dad bod.
Yeah.
Embrace the dad bod.
Embrace it. It's not a dad bod. It's a father figure.
Other figure.
It's a father figure. What's up, man? Niner, Empire, DMD, new rival uniforms are eye popping. Good morning, Red Jet and Terradome. Yeah, I wanted to put a poll out there and see how everybody
You
feeling,
should.
but
It's not too late. You can still do
I'm
it.
getting
You
I'm
should.
getting a vibe here.
Damn,
Don't
if I
want to
didn't know
piss
you was
off
gonna
the
nail him, I would have worn a
constituency.
color block today. I would have worn my color block. But like I said, before you go into your other topics, there's just some things that could have been tweaked a little bit. There's some things you could even put, a little nod to Coach Walsh, you know,
Yeah,
a little something to Candlestick. Could have had a patch for Candlestick. That would have been cool. Um, just some things that kind of jump out at me like on the write off. But otherwise, I'll give them a C. C's get degrees. Don't be so harsh, Jason. Don't be so harsh. Our fan base is harsh enough, right?
yeah, Jason's.
We want winners. We want wins.
Yeah,
we want more patches on my jacket, right? See how we only have 5. See that there's only 5. We need 6.
Well,
That's all.
yeah,
Uh,
it needs
no
needs a
pressure.
brother.
No pressure, right?
Even the
Sorry.
Jackson 5 had more siblings.
Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna let you have that. I'm going to let you
They
have
did.
that.
You had Reby. Remember Centipede? You had Latoya.
You
You had
did.
Janet. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
It was
So
more than the Jackson 5.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
They all just didn't have lucrative singing careers like most of them did, right?
And which I said I won't gonna say anything, but Ryan Clark said that Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson. And you know something?
Can we go off the split screen for 1 second? Because I gotta go off.
That thing.
What the?
Yeah. We gotta watch out here about being prisoner of the moment, and we're not gonna have no bad mouthing of one Michael Jackson.
We sure the hell aren't. Sorry.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, and Chris Brown is great. Chris Brown is wonderful. Chris Brown is from Tappahannock, Virginia, just up the road from Richmond.
What a name!
I came up knowing a lot of people from Tappahannock, working with them. But dude, and not to besmirch, see, you have to kind of crap on somebody to make comparisons, and I'm not doing that at all. But I think they just had to be there. You just had to experience it. Back in the 80s, man, it won't nothing like the phenomenon that is Michael Jackson, man. Every Halloween, everybody you still will see a flash mob of everybody doing Thriller. You got babies learning their moves, Lord Jesus.
Learning the moonwalk.
They learned it, man.
Moonwalk.
It just won't nothing like him, man. It just won't nothing like him. And he was just the soundtrack of my life, man. When he was 9, I was about, I don't know, 5, 6, something like that. No. He was 9 in 1969 or something like that. And he was a lead singer for his brothers. And dude, it just, you have no idea. They made comparisons between him and Prince. And this is what I will say. Prince could play every instrument.
And could dance his ass off.
And could throw that and could act and was everything, produce every.
His hair is more slayed than mine.
But Michael.
Wear boots and take your woman.
But Michael became instruments. He wouldn't play it. He would just say, "No, this is what and you go, and you go, and this dude was just, he would just something else, man. He was just something else. People will argue today, what's a better album, Thriller or Off the Wall? True fans, a true Michael disciples, we feel like Off the Wall was better because it was more innovative, but Thriller is the biggest selling album of all time.
I'd have to run with
until Chris Brown. lay 2 all time down like that. You let me know, Ryan Clark Duncan or whatever your name.
Ryan, wait, okay, wait, stop right there. Stop right there. Ryan Clark looks like a fucking bird. I'm gonna
Hey,
take what somebody that looks like a pigeon on a bad day. I'm gonna take
I
what
ain't
he
talking bad
says.
on him. I ain't talking. I like
Well,
Ryan.
I
I
am.
like Ryan, but he oversports himself a couple times. I let you go on the little Brock Purdy thing because
And that
you
pissed
know,
me off too. I'm
I
sorry.
figure you got some CTE happening, but you will not tell me about one Michael Jackson or somebody else. Ain't nothing comparing.
Thank
Michael
you,
Jackson's
because
so
no.
out the world, dude. It's you can see flash mobs in these kids in Africa just last week.
Still
I was
doing the
watching them
dance
online. They know all the moves to Thriller.
better than we do,
Dude,
and we're older. Like,
I know they had to live through it. They just ain't get it. They just ain't get it. And these, it's a verbal perpetuation throughout time. How Mike hit this thing, man. The videos. Remember the time. I'm bad. Thriller. Mike. Beat it. Billie Jean.
history.
Dude.
Keep
He
going.
has an people have imitations of Michael Jackson. I don't see people just getting out here and doing, oh, can you do the Chris Brown? No.
What Chris Brown? What? Okay, wait.
I was doing the
time out.
Chris Brown. I was doing the Chris Brown. No.
No.
You do the Michael. The man is known by a sequin glove. He done gone to
He's
glory in
known for more
2009.
than that, though,
Just,
TV.
he was
See,
branded.
oh,
He's a
God.
symbol. How can you even fix your mouth?
Or your mind, Terry. No, wait. Pause. I have to pause. For one. We need a service break for 1 second, okay?
Go ahead.
So this Ryan Clark pterodactyl parakeet looking guy, right? Mr. Clark was a wide receiver. Am I correct on that? Is that his position?
Defensive back. He was a safety.
Wait, Ryan Clark? I thought he was on. Oh, I thought he was on offense. I'm sorry, my bad. So my bad. See, that's how much of a burden.
Yeah, if you can't
right?
remember,
That's how much he doesn't matter.
that's how
right?
much he matters.
That's how irrelevant he is. Right? That's funny. So okay, we're talking about. Okay, so you're on defense and you're talking about somebody on offense, which you've probably never played a day in your life, which I've never played a day in my life. So you want to talk shit about Brock Purdy? Okay, let's let that go. Then you want to talk about somebody that's dyed his hair more than I have, that can dance, right? But can he moonwalk? Is it known all over the freaking globe? Are you known by a glove? Okay. Are you known by? I mean, count the Grammys, honey. Count the Grammys.
Man.
Oh wait, let me ask you a question. Is your star on the Walk of Fame? I'm done. Good night.
Mike is an institution.
Are you
Mike
in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
That's my
Are
dude.
you there? I'll wait.
Did you buy up half the catalog for the Beatles and all of Sony Music?
Whoa. And got permission to do it too, legally.
Yep.
Oh, well, let's not talk about that. Okay. Thank you, Ryan Clark.
There
you go.
And that's my public service announcement today. Ryan Clark, fix yourself. You're gonna be donkey of the day. Hee haw. Hee haw.
Yeah, right. Don't be an ass. Sorry.
So getting back to our original news, I went over several of the people we bringing back on the practice squad. We can start up there at the top with Eli Apple. He's not here to be our Sauce Gardner, but it is decent to have a practice squad cornerback. Other than, I think we had a kid named Brian Allen a few years ago, man. He was out on the practice squad. Our DBs had gotten banged up, and we put little Brian Allen out there. I remember Fitzmagic coming here with the Miami Dolphins, and I think they put 300 on him. I believe it was 300. He got burned more than toast in a 1954 toaster that had electrical problems. but that's somewhat of an upgrade. We bring back Junior Bergen and hope he matures out and don't drop any punts. These are good, practice squad. That's a decent practice squad stuff.
Yeah,
I anticipate Curtis Robinson
like it too.
starting a few games. He's going to pull himself up and start a few games. We probably could have got away with not bringing back Nick Jekyll, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it.
Well, I would have traded that for Tariq.
Yeah,
I know that's terrible.
we probably could have got something else out there, Nick Jekyll. But Nick Jekyll is many, many more.
You have some vets, you have some newbies, you have a nice little plethora of, it's a hodgepodge, right? We have a hodgepodge.
He's sprinkling it around. He's sprinkling around like the dude did with his elbow.
Well, you know what? When I'm looking at your list, I see a lot of. The thing that stands out to me is no offensive lineman help. That's what I see. I see what, 2? See, like,
and one is Nick Jekyll, so
exactly.
really
I'm not I don't want to say I'm not confident in, when I went on with Paul Hope, I said the same thing, and it's like it's almost there, like the Super Bowls, they're almost there, but it's like you could do, if we're in class and you're just doing enough to get a satisfying grade, knowing you're more than capable of doing better, that's where I stand with that. As far as looking at these lovely, awesome names that are nice and color coded and look all pretty, you can still do better. We're not going to get, well, you know what, Terrell, we're not going to get the dream team of football.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get 5 All Pros across there today, Harold.
Oh hell no!
It's like
God,
what's that movie? It's not Bustin' Loose. Richard Pryor did a movie called Which Way Is Up, and he played a preacher, and he said, "Who would like us to heal you with the glove?" And Harold came up there, who was quite broken, and said, "Oh, make me run again, make me jump again, make me vibrant again." He said, "Harold, you want a lot for $5? Go back there and sit down." Any y'all who remember Which Way Is Up, but hey, for what we have, I can see a little bit because we were really, really thin on wide receiver. And it still looks thin because Brandon's not going to be there. We don't know what's going on Jawan Jennings. More on that in a second. And, we got Ricky P. Yeah, it's going to be Ricky P. And, we had to do something. So you're going to bring in Valdez Scantling in here, who got his stats. And they're not the best in the world.
No.
This is Valdez Scantling's stats. They really they don't light you on fire.
Right.
He played some good ball here and there, but where's the concern there? The under 50% catch success. If you notice, he had 60 targets and like 48 catches or something. That's what he averages, and that's concerning. That's very, very concerning. Less than 50% catching. You want the guy to be up in the 60s or better. 70s would even be better, but we're gonna have to make it happen. But he's a veteran. He's been around, as you see, and he's got playoff experience. He's been with Green Bay. He's been with the Kansas City Chiefs. I think he's got a ring. He was on the roster with those Chiefs. And lately, he was in New Orleans. I think he took a small bid in Buffalo. I can't even see that thing. Let me go to my handy dandy here. I'm looking at it on my Big Beef. Okay, there it is. All right, now I can see some stuff. Yeah, he's got a success rate of 42% as a receiver. He was targeted 66 on average. He's targeted 66 times in a 7-game average, and he only brought in 33 receptions.
Okay.
It's 50. Basically, what you're telling me is 50-50. If you throw it to him, he may catch it, and then he may not. So
right. It's a 50-50
that's
ball. Yeah.
that's a little scary. That's a little scary. But he's got wonderful size. He's 6'4". He's under 440. Maybe the pureness of Brock Purdy's passes can find his catch radius, and he can pull them in. He was actually up there in Buffalo for 2024. He played 6 games with those Bills. Another good thing about him, he has immense yards per catch. His yards per catch average it's really, really good. He gets it in, man. Pause. His yards per catch are really, really good. And hey, we need help. Beggars can't be choosers. Also up at the top. At the top of that, Chaz Surratt, who we released, is going to the Seattle Sea Chickens, along with Jeff Wilson Jr. has been picked up by the Dolphins. That's the latest and greatest on that as we see fit. Your thoughts, Red Jet Shell?
I like what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. We can't. I hate when you do side by side because you really gonna see how I feel. Can't hide behind it.
Yeah, they can't hide from the
next week starts this journey again. This would be counting 19 since we went to the Super Bowl. 19, 20, 1,
we went at 23.
So now we're 7 years into this, counting 2019. That's a long daggone time. So that's a lot of seasons that we're talking about. That's a lot.
We went to the championship in 23 and went to the Super Bowl the year after that, 24.
So immediately after
we just had a abysmal last year. Good Lord, that's 6-11. That thing sting.
Yeah, it hurt. But then we kind of went into it like, yeah, this don't look too good. So since I'm live and right in your face, right?
You don't like the people.
I feel like this is a 50-50 ball too. And I feel like the season is 50-50. Do I see us winning week 1?
Eric's in the house.
I'll take my L now. I feel about it. Hey, we have 13 weeks until this bye week. We're going on a hell of a hope that we're going on one hell of a hope, prayer, and oh please, Jake Moody make a kick.
That's another one.
I know.
Yeah.
And right now I'm just like, I'm feeling meh, and I shouldn't. You know me. I'm always the go team go and screaming at a TV for no reason. Why I don't know. Don't ask her. Right? This is the same person that gets pissed off and leaves every time we lose. Just saying. But overall, given everything that has happened with our roster cuts and things like that, I'm going on the premise and the preface that this season will be maybe better than I'm thinking that it'll be. You know,
and what was your prediction?
My prediction was insanely high. I think I had it at 13-4. If you want to pull it up, I'll do it again. We can do it right now.
No, that sounds about right. That
sounds about right. Right. I think I had us winning week 1, but we're getting closer now. We're getting closer to the reality check, right? But and then 2, we're going off of preseason, which it's kind of hard to decipher from the preseason because people do get cut, and then people get cut and come back.
Yeah, but
people that have been injured are.
We got 2 wins. We were 66% in the preseason.
Yeah. So we got
bad against.
So yeah, right. So, there were some things that happened that made you go, oh boy, here we go, another season of this, right? But then that doesn't mean that that's going to be the season. So right, so to answer your question about how I'm feeling, I am at 50-50 right now. Hey, they come out weeks 1, 2, 3. We're not going to really know what our team is going to look like until well after week 3. Because us, week 1 we win, we're going to the Super Bowl. You know this.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, yeah, we beat them once, we got to beat them again, right? So, and that goes for all. I mean, obviously, all divisions.
And we did so bad in the division last year. We only won
sure did.
one
That's why I'm
game,
just
but
like,
but what's encouraging, one game we won was on the road
very true.
in Seattle,
Yes, it was. Yes, it
and
was.
this is where we're going to start. So
Yeah,
in Seattle, Seattle got a new quarterback there. They got Sam Darnold, who we know about. You know, he's
they
coming.
have some people that have left, so
Yeah,
that's
and
that can play to our favor.
he know us, we know him, and hey, we got to line up and play.
Yeah,
Got to line
same
up.
thing goes with the Los Angeles Rams. They got our number, um,
They've
and
had it
they're going to play
the
that card
last
every
year.
chance they get. So
The last
that's just
year in the year prior to that, I think we lost on the 18th week of the season. We weren't playing our starters and stuff, but
yeah,
hey, it is what it is.
yeah.
They're
No, I
good.
mean,
I gotta say
I,
right now, the Rams are the class of the NFC West.
yes,
They're returning back. They won the West last year. They aren't half stepping. They didn't go backwards. There's some concerns with Matt Stafford's back, which could force one James Garoppolo to the fray if they need it. So we got to play them out. We got to see. We got to see. Got to lay your hands. You don't get Trump tight playing spades all the time. You're not gonna get
That's
13 spades. You're gonna have some clunkers in there. You might have to you might have to go 5. You might have to go board. But it's all in how you play your cards. You gotta play these cards. We're gonna have to do some gamesmanship and make some things happen.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at it in rose-colored glasses. I'm just the practicality of it all. The defense has got to improve, and I think exponentially. And I wanted to do this too. How would you grade? Because officially by tomorrow, probably at the end of the day, it's going to be officially the regular season because you're preparing for a game against the Seattle Seahawks from the end of this day on. How would you grade the entirety of our off season as we speak? How would you grade it? And that includes this goes back to the draft. This goes back to free agents we might have brought in. This goes back to practice. This goes back to OTAs and hirings of different coaches and firing of other coaches as well. How would you grade the whole entirety of the San Francisco 49ers offseason for 2025?
Okay. 2-minute drill, 2-minute warning. And go. C minus. I know that sounds that's high for me, right? Because you know me. Every little thing is scrutinized.
Okay.
Off season because of the drama. And keep your drama out of social media. The world don't need to know. Y'all talk about it in house. We don't need to know. We knew enough, right? We knew enough with Brandon Ayuk, but I know that was during last season, but it trickled into this season. Now you got somebody else that's doing a lot of talk, jibber jabber, right? Gibberish, right? That we do not need to know about. We don't need to know. Why? Because we have a season that we need to come to Jesus on. We need to see we need to see this.
Yeah.
We need to see it for us. But that comes with that comes accountability. We talked about that. With that, we have to understand that people probably were injured from week 1 of last season and went all the way until they just couldn't go anymore. I know. God, but okay.
Hey, no,
Let,
no,
let me go.
those are valid points. It's a
Yeah,
very, very valid
yeah,
points.
right.
When you're hurt for the off season and you try to limp into a season and you've got scar tissue. And shout out to my girl, Coach Desi was on Blue Monday. Um, when you re-injure stuff or when you injure stuff, tear
Right.
stuff, she said it that's no longer muscle now. That's scar tissue. It's like super glue and it's susceptible for reoccurring things if you don't properly warm up, if you don't,
Right.
really take your time with it and come back with it healed up. It takes rest and hey, we short on time. The great Napoleon said, I can give you everything but time. It's all go, all gas, no breaks in in about a week. What we call it, 10 days.
Yeah, even that.
So we're gonna have to get there and get it.
And like, remember I told you, like, let's not wait until. Remember I said that. Let's not talk. Let's not wait until week 3, week 4 to say we got to do better.
Did my wife drop off some chicken bites to you too?
I think so. I'm grubbing too.
See that? I
But
told you because how
but
you get fired on your day off?
exactly.
Nice
Is
pick,
that what
Junior.
it's gonna have to take? Like, do we have to get fired on our day off to finally get it?
So
Right?
Marcus, I hear some girl at the job got you.
Stop. Stop, Craig. Just stop. You ain't got a lot, Craig. That's why I grade this at a C minus because I still see what you guys see. I see the potential. I see some taking ownership, but what I want to see is different from what you guys are expecting. And then a lot of you are looking at, and this is not a bad thing. It kind of makes for the storyline. And we're talking about past stats, past health injuries, right? We're
Yeah.
talking about things that to me, and I've told you and several other people, we should have been talking about it. Can't wait till next Sunday it's up. And so are my new collages. Can't wait. But
New collages will be up
fun,
on
right?
the
Because
Red
fun,
Jet
right?
Chill
Red
station.
Jet
And
Chill. Let's
everybody
go. Right?
subscribe to Red Jet Chill's YouTube channel. She does a wonderful job with her art.
There ain't
Speaking
nothing there.
of,
Me and my whole
that's the
51
Red Jet Chill
subscribers.
behind you. Yeah,
That's me. Yep, that's me.
that's the shot behind it.
But that's why I'm gonna when I do talk about this, I speak from the heart. You know that, and I'm not that fan where I'm just gonna go, oh, the season's it's in the trash. Like Wolfie was talking about Tuesday. Brock is gonna get injured.
Oh
No,
Lord,
don't
no,
do
no,
that. Don't do that.
knock
I
wood,
think
man.
This is not me calling him out or talking trash. This is me saying say that it could happen. And yes, it could because the offensive line has not changed. He's right about
Oh
that.
wait, everybody
But
is
everybody's
susceptible
susceptible
to
to
this
that. It's not just Brock
in the
Purdy, but
NFL.
it's
It could
everybody.
happen to anybody.
At any time.
Yeah, everybody. It has happened to who was it? The great Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has a torn Achilles, or no, he tore his ACL.
Yes.
In it wasn't his rookie year. Maybe may have been his rookie year. Yeah, his rookie stuff happens, man. But
Yeah.
we try not to even jinx it by doing that, and it's all up to the believer or lack thereof.
Yeah.
But nonetheless,
Well, okay. Talking about the Warriors, it's funny.
mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the one thing I'll say is some of these, thank God we still have our veterans that are still upright. So we have a lot of. I would give them an A, just for being on the
Getting
field,
here healthy.
answering the bell. You know what I'm
New
saying?
piece
Like,
is healthy. Yeah.
yeah, like I would give them an A hands down. But because there's nothing that you can say negative about the veterans that have shown up to every game. You can't. You know what I mean? I mean, if I go back to y'all know my hero Patrick Willis, right? if I go back in time and I look at him with his cast on his arm, and he's just bam, just knocking people down, and I'm just like,
A
oh
warrior.
my lord,
He's a
I don't know who
warrior.
he is, but if y'all get rid of him,
That was a warrior.
I promise
And
you, I'm
and,
gonna
and,
cry.
and I gotta shout out my man Fred Warner, who played with a fractured lower leg or foot
I think it was
last
the
year.
foot. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
Fred got down last year.
yeah, yeah,
Some people just built different. They can,
yeah. Some people
high
just can,
tolerance for pain,
yeah,
and
high
they will
tolerance for
muddle
pain.
through.
Exactly.
Obviously, the performance may have been as not as great as he would. Fred Warner was on a All-Pro Defensive Player of the Year pace the first 6 weeks of the season
Yeah.
last
Yes,
year.
he was.
We were talking about, this looked like the year for him. And even with that, he still was All-Pro Fred. All-Pro Fred still got down even with the injury.
Yeah.
I think what would really, I mean, it was just so much last year. It's not half as noisy
Yeah.
as it was last year. You getting guys getting shot, you getting,
Yeah.
people
Funny
mad and in their feelings because they ain't get their contract renewed, and then you add on to that the tragic death of children. And our offensive coordinator, I think he lost his wife. Our run game coordinator, now assistant coach, Forrester, lost his wife. It was just,
It's a lot.
it's not as bad as it was yesterday. And then not yesterday, but last year. And
Yeah.
and then we had Nick Sorensen and Snyder from One Day at a Time or Hightower, those guys didn't know.
They knew as much as I did, right? They knew as much as I did, right? Yeah. See, but see, and that's what I'm talking about. And side note with regard to the children that we lost 2 children. I believe it was yesterday. There was a shooting in Minneapolis.
Oh yeah.
At the Catholic school, we lost 2 children. Sadly. Hug your babies, please, 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 please. I don't care if they're grown. I don't care if they say I'm grown. Hug them any fucking way.
Yes.
Please God.
That's really
we
tragic.
say,
You send your
yeah,
babies off to
school, right?
It ain't supposed to be like that,
It's
man.
not supposed to be like that.
God,
Thank you.
in the name of Jesus, bless
You
those
know what I
families,
mean? Yeah. And
everybody. And then I heard the gunman turn the gun on himself. Why didn't you go in reverse chalk order and and kill yourself first?
Right? I mean, I don't wish that, and I wouldn't condone nothing like that.
Yeah.
But honestly, Pterodome, you're taking your anger out on innocent people that have done nothing to you.
It's the ultimate in predatorial stuff. That's why
just,
I hate bullying. That's what bullies do. That's what predators do. When you're watching National Geographic and stuff, they look for the smallest, thinnest one out of the herd, and that's who they go after. The youngest. It's predatory behavior, and it's at its finest. And then you just snuff their lives out, affect the lives of those parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, everybody in their family, and the kids, and put something into their minds that they can't quite recover from for years to come. And then you snuff your life out. Why didn't you do it reverse? Go off and
well, you know what,
I'm not recommending killing yourself to anyone, and Pterodome does not condone the harming of oneself. But if you gonna go out here and do something to small children and the innocent and those who don't have anything to do with whatever your mind is, if that is the alternative, man, go ahead and go around the building and do like Marilyn Monroe or something, and just take some sleeping pills, get up out of here, man. Because
you know what? I'm gonna say this.
Everything.
I'm gonna say this. At the end of the day, it was their first day of school.
Oh,
they were in church. They were at a mass to start their day, start their first day, and their motto was the future. I think the future is full of hope, something like that. It was a hashtag, and
tragic.
I'm just like,
damn. Absolutely tragic. Absolutely.
I'm looking at this and I'm at home and I'm just like, this is what we're doing. Like,
Man.
then I'm hearing about Chat GPT assisting someone unaliving themselves. And I'm just like, Pterodon, okay, as a pastor,
Yes,
as a leader of your community, right?
yes.
As someone that people look up to and respect, like we all do. I just go, please pray. Please, I
That's
know people say prayer hopes and prayers and thoughts do nothing. And I'm kind of on that page my damn self. But then at the same time, I think about you and I think about the words that you put out. I think about how dynamic you are. And then I go, that's not true because we have somebody that offers these impactful words and just makes people go, you know what? I was feeling some type of way. I'm going to be all right. I am all right. Our problems are so trivial, so trite,
oh yeah,
so
yeah.
trite,
In the
and
grand
it's
scheme of
not,
things,
in the
yeah.
grand scheme of things, exactly, right? And I
That's
mean,
why
yeah, of course,
that's why I'm always cutting jokes because
you,
I work I work in a field where when people call me or call that 911 center, my dispatchers who are on the floor, it's their worst day. And then my vocation, not my occupation is listening to those calls and getting dispatching angels of mercy to you where you need it, how you need it. And then when I'm off, I'm into my vocation, which is praying for those who are having their downtrodden times when things are bad for them. The only cutaway I have really is talking to friends and family and getting on here and just talking some good football, talking some music, talking some other things. This is
movies,
my therapy
life, yeah,
to keep
right,
myself
yeah.
together because that thing get when you doing it at work and then you get off and get here, it's like, all I got is movies and sleep.
Exactly. See, it's something that you said, and it's like when things are just weird, I could take my camera, take something like that,
That's what
you know what I mean,
everybody need that. Everybody need
and
that release.
share, like the comic relief, the wearing the helmet, the dance moves, the lip sync, and all that stuff, and
What you need.
wearing my boots and things like that, in front of the big car and stuff like that. I
And
like to think that.
those boots would look really good with those saloon jerseys.
Hey, let's
There's a little
go.
dig.
Right?
Let me
Jersey
shout
grab, right?
out. We were
You know what
talking
I
about
mean?
you earlier, Miss Sin. Good to see you. Look, she said, I am proof that there is power in prayer. Amen. The
Amen. Let's go.
effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. It might not seem, you may feel minuscule, but man, prayer is the answer. Prayer is always the answer because he sets it in Matthew 6 and 33. He said, first seek the kingdom of God and all these things will be added unto you. He said, he tell you the order right there in the word. He said,
Yeah.
first seek ye first the kingdom of God. He said, try everything. He didn't say try everything else and let me see if I can pull a prayer out. But he said, no, this is the first thing you do. And then we'll move on. Then we'll go on from there. And then he says, the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Humble yourself before the righteousness of God, and these things will be added unto you. Everything you're looking to add on to you, that strength, everything you're looking to add on to yourself, the knowledge, the wisdom, the clarity of everything, you gotta first seek him. And don't just pull him like a slot machine in Vegas and it come up 3 lemons or something like that. You got to build a relationship. See, I'm not a religious man by no stretch of the imagination.
Yes, sir.
I'm very, very spiritual and I'm very, very relational. And what people can't do, they can't get analogies and know that you have a father in heaven, a true father. They keep saying
Yes, sir.
father in there over
Sir.
270 times. They mention father, they mention father, they mention father. You got to look at him as your dad. You
Can't
you
believe it.
and as a dad, as a granddad, as a goddad, I don't want you coming to me every time you got a problem. You need to just pull up sometime, man, and just
Say
call
what's
me and
up.
talk to me. Man, did you see what was on TV yesterday? I did, man. Yeah, that dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you Ryan Clark crazy. Yeah, a relationship with the father. Have a
Right.
relationship
Yeah.
because that's your father
See,
in
I was
heaven.
gonna joke. I was gonna joke with you and say, "Don't pull up every time you need some money."
That what they do. That's what a lot of people do. They go to God for prayer. Oh
Oh,
Lord,
God. Lord, I
I
need
know,
my bones right now.
Father God, I know I ain't talked to you in a while, but
Ooh.
I done spent all that money, man, on the vacation. And boy, if you can,
Oh God, Lord knows
and
I
and
did.
and, and, and I've
Oh
been there,
God.
man. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been with
Yeah.
boys, and they was like, man, we need to pray, man. That don't nobody pull us over. We got this stuff in the trunk. See, you're not
But you
stupid.
know what, though, straight up, you know what's so funny? So we went, I went to the Midwest or East Coast, if you would, and I felt like I overspent. So I'm like, okay, stop. So when I get all my bills and gather them, start paying everything, I'm just like, I didn't even spend anything. So I felt, I was very proud of myself. And just when you think, things are not going well or they may not be on the path that you think you should be on, you
Yeah,
are on your path. You know what I mean? And I found that out yesterday. Like I spent the whole day just kind of re-upping my resume, things like that. Because if I'm going to advance my career, you have to make those changes. You have to do what you
continuing.
need to do to
Yeah,
move forward. And it's not, is that a problem? Only if you make, for me, it's like only if you make it a problem, right?
yeah.
And if you have the ability to have that solution, it's not a problem. It's really not. You know,
Uh,
we're
I
all
learned
blessed in
from
our
a
in
very
immeasurable ways, right?
a very smart mathematician. All problems contain their solution.
Exactly.
Just like
Yeah.
you know, if you get snake bitten, the venom that was made to help you will
Right.
contain the venom of a snake of whatever bit you, and it's the cure, but it's got its solution inside of it. You see,
Yeah. Isn't
yeah,
that crazy?
that's
But
real.
I just I don't. That's why I was like, I'm always appreciative of everybody that comes and really and goes in my life. You know what I mean? Because they all taught me something.
Oh yeah,
Everything is a teaching moment, and
yeah.
I look at it
Even
like,
even if
even
it's
this, right?
even
Even
if
this
it's
is a teaching moment, right? It's so funny.
even if it's what not to do, you
Facts. Straight
something.
up
Yeah,
though, like straight
yeah.
up.
That what Abe Lincoln said.
I've learned so many things from people what not
You
to do. I'm
can
like,
learn
yeah, I'm gonna stay
what
away from.
not to do too.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay away from.
that's
I'm gonna
true
stay away from
intelligence
that.
right there.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why I feel the way I feel. At sometimes when things get a little, you know. But then
Just
I have people like yourself, several others in the chat that I can just go, hey, how you doing?
yeah,
How's your day going? How are
yeah, man.
you doing? How you doing? You know what I mean? And we can we can
Doing
fellowship.
fine, Miss Fuchsia.
How you doing? Right? And, and it makes me kind of it's almost like a full circle moment for me,
Hey,
and I'm
man.
sure for other people's too. And it's like we might have those things going on. We might have this season that's coming up. It's got everybody kind of eggshell. People are talking and
It'll
saying
be
things,
fine.
and
It'll
you
be fine.
know,
And
yeah,
speaking of
yeah, I think
talking,
we'll be
yeah, I
okay.
see my boy Dion. Dion in the building, ladies and gentlemen, along with Big
Ah,
Daddy Niners is in the building. You
oh,
got to believe in the word and trust in the word. Amen. Study the word. You study to show thyself approved, a righteous man need not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. See, it's
yes,
truth. It, and they'll put it in a belly full of lies, but I gotta divide that thing, and
mhm,
it's
yes,
the word of
indeed.
God that's gonna tell you what's the truth, because He's the way, the truth, and the life. You got to find the truth in stuff, because people will come out here and lie to you all the time. And speaking
All
of lies,
the time.
ladies and gentlemen, we had a press conference. I don't want to get too far off.
Okay.
going to revisit, but we had a press conference yesterday and we found out something because we had heard early in the month of June that Juwan had asked to be traded, and then they said, no, that didn't happen. No, it didn't. But then we had this.
Asked for a trade a while back. Has that trade request been rescinded?
No, he asked for it, and we've moved on. We're not doing that, so we're moving forward.
Well, what is his contract? One of the contract sites says that he has incentives baked into that contract that he signed. Does he have performance-based incentives?
I think that.
Look at Kyle's face. Because Kyle told us in July, oh no, that didn't happen. He's got that look like UMFer.
Why does Kyle look like I am not a crook? I am not a crook.
Look at him like, oh, that was me. Who told you about that? Ooh.
See, Kyle just did.
Kyle is like,
I'm not here. I'm not here.
Yeah. We really weren't supposed to get into all of that.
Performance-based incentives.
Yeah,
I think that report, somebody put that in front. That was from last year. So those are things that he's already earned from last year.
You mentioned you're not going to trade Juwan. Are you negotiating with him or waiting for him to come back simply?
We keep those things we have throughout the offseason, and we'll leave it at that.
Okay, 2 snaps.
All right, yeah.
All right.
And that was,
Snaps and 9 or 4.
yeah, we keep those things out of the news. As the notorious Big used to say, guns, I bust them. Problems with my wife, don't discuss them. Coops and Learjets, I lust them. Fingerprints of dust off recent address. Stuck you for your stash in your mattress. Your mom's an actress, didn't want to show me the safe. It's okay, she was old anyway. I display. Yeah, I love Get Money, the remix. But yeah, we actually found out he did ask for the trade. And that's when I went back on the rewind button, like you used to rewind the cassette tape.
Oh, we're going back to the cassette tape.
What did you say he did? But it's hey man, yeah, it's cool. Sometimes hey, you get caught in a little pickle. As you saw Kyle's look at him like, I don't believe you're asking me that. I'm glad I'm not answering.
Kind of looked like he kind of had this I'm not a crook, and then it turned right into
yeah, Lynch was getting a little perturbed. Lynch was like,
good,
hey,
it's about time.
Yeah, well, hey, don't like Bill Bixby. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry now. I can turn to red 47. They said, boy, he got on Devondre Campbell, boy, looked at him with that fear of death. When it come out of John used to knock people out for a living. John didn't play with you back there. And, if you take it there too much, John will let you know that red 47 come out. Everybody know about it. I'm hoping they can get it all done. But at this point, Red Jet Shell, you got to start looking at, the great Mike Tomlin said, we want volunteers here, not hostages.
Oh.
If you feel like you don't want to be here, carry your on somewhere else. We will have to go on without you. But this the deal. We told you what the money was, and hey, don't try to play both sides of the middle, man. It is what it is. Let's move on now. It's 10 days left here. We got the Seahawks. We got to go up to the Northwest, and they ain't got nothing there but a Space Needle and throwing some fish. Let's go up there and whoop some egg. Come on back home. I ain't playing with you now. I love you, but you can go. You can go now. Drop you like a bad habit.
So I'm glad to see them annoyed. About time. I'm glad to see that they're just like, are we finished with this shit? Excuse my language. Because it looks like they're ready to call Tyrone and tell him, come on.
Well,
Well, wait. We'll see. Tell him to come on with number 6.
Yeah,
Right?
man.
So I like that. I like it. Some change is good after all, right?
Yeah.
So my question to you is, and it's on your agenda for today. There were some other people that were talk, 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 talk. What did that person have to say for himself? Because I guess he got a little talkative. Is that the right word to say? Sorry.
Refresh me. Who? Look, she said call Tyrone. That would be an excellent name for a moving company.
Stop.
I got an uncle named Tyrone, man. That would be so good.
Excuse me.
If he got 2 or 3 trucks, and I would love to make the commercial. Uncle Tyrone, if you out there, please get a moving company and call it Tyrone's Moving. And man, it'll be like, I heard you moving. I'm calling Tyrone. And
Right?
Tyrone, they
Because
show up with them trucks.
because it sounds like Jawan Jennings wants to call Tyrone. That's what I was referring to.
Hey,
And there he is. Hey, there he is.
what's good?
You were saying that Jawan said what now? What he had said?
Jawan said, "Hey, I want to trade." And some people are.
Oh,
Big
that's
Brick
what
has
he
said
had said.
it's his agent Drew Rosenhaus, trying to get top dollar on a free agent market next year, and that would be next year. He did sign a contract. I thought it was just a matter of $8 million. If it's $8 million, but from my understanding, he wanted he's getting 7.5, and he wanted a $8 million bump. I think Jed York keep that in his ashtray. Go ahead, get a man $8. We under the cap, 40 million or something. I'm hearing different words. They ain't now, ladies. You can't take the money with you. That's my last one. No, dude, just give me $8 million and come on here, man. It's 8 million. I think,
Right.
if I hit that lottery tonight, I'll pay the daggone $8 million. But
I mean, it's only $800 million. Right? Only? That's it?
I'll break off a little piece. I got to eat,
Right? I'll give it to you right now. Here.
$8 million.
I'll double. Let's make the deal sweet, Daredome. I'll just double it. How about that?
Yeah, keep the party going.
Right? Seriously.
Jesus turned water into wine. Let me see what I can do with it.
Exactly. For $800 million, I'm building Levi Stadium in awning. I mean, look at this. I mean, I want to see the fireworks too, but a nice retractable awning. You can still see stuff. You're not baking in the sun, right?
Get some cheese on the Whopper. 800 million. You can do some things. Yeah.
You can have it your way for $800
I get a new coat of paint around here. Spruce up the place a little bit.
Oh my God! You can buy a new place. You can build it for
Oh girl, I gotta watch my pennies.
Right?
Payday coming.
I'm saying. Oh my God!
I would be that frugal. After I tied it, man,
I'll
just
bread ever again in life ever.
Oh man, I'll keep the same car. I'll just make people mad. He got all that money. Look, he ain't doing nothing with it. Nope. I'm just chilling.
Exactly. But that makes me just go, this is why I don't like that off-season drama, because it's it's a distraction that we don't need, and sometimes it carries over into the season, and I don't like that because now the talk is not about the game. The talk is about his contract. The talk is about this trade. The talk is about just him. Like Lord knows we're gonna hear about Travis and Taylor all season long. Jesus, just stay ready. Stay ready.
That's
want to be ready.
Noise right there, man.
I'm saying, but that's gonna take away from everything that we want to watch as fans.
Buffalo Wild Wings gonna cater the daggone wedding. They already.
Listen to me. Buffalo Wild Wings just owned the wedding. Okay.
Hey man,
they just walked in and said,
all y'all who want to get paid,
we are the caterer. Right?
Just going out there and do something. I think they'll be all right in terms of money. Travis and in
Prenup,
Taylor.
prenup, prenup.
Yeah,
I can just see the prenups is flying everywhere. So
that,
it's like, how
you
long
know,
that lasts,
the,
right?
the, the prenup is more than you gonna get, anywhere else in the world. It'll be fine.
Right.
Everybody got some money tucked away in the drawer. I think Taylor Swift got she got 50, 60 million in the ashtray. It's all good. Everybody,
Can I have that in my house, right? That's all I'm asking.
hey, get a bigger car. Let's see. I got Chua Lore in the building. I have questions about the Niner rivalry jerseys. Yeah, we unveiled a little while ago, man. Go ahead and put your question about that Niner jersey and drop it in the chat. If y'all haven't seen the unveiling, we did it about, I think it was about 40 minutes ago.
40 minutes.
I'm going to try to run it again. If they take me off the air, y'all let me know.
You know why?
If me and Jed are out here talking to ourselves, we'll be like
Talking to the wall. talking to. Well, I'm in the living room, so I'm looking at the kitchen right now. So I'm talking to the kitchen.
they'd be like, what's going on here? You guys are.
That's too funny.
Let me post it up here. We're gonna look at the unveiling of the jerseys once again. Sharing the screen. It is rivalry jersey time, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy.
This one is for the faithful, but it's always been the ones who bled red, white, and gold that turned to silver again and again and again and again and again. And when we have something to settle, well, we do that for the faithful too. That's when we wear black.
Yeah, that too was nice.
And we're out. So drop it in the chat. Give me your grades A through
F.
Foxtrot. How do you
F.
feel about the new jerseys?
Hate them.
And not the state. We have I love that. Hey, there we go. Big Daddy Niner says, I love that jersey. All right, man. It has
a few little things, but overall it is nice. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
better
just
than the color
numbers.
block.
It's just the numbers for me. The numbers, I would love them to have just gone regular block numbers versus the little, fancy schmancy saloon style font. But other than that, it's all right. I like that black. I like black. Red Jet wanted to pipe it with a little more white on the outline. And I trust you as a fashionista. When she turns it on, ladies and gentlemen, she's a bit of a fashionista, bit of a clothes horse. Crazy Juice gives it a C. Let's see, Big Daddy. I use that jersey on Madden. All right, I hear you. I won't be buying it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Cynthia going with the frugal approach. Cynthia don't mess around. She, y'all must like porridge.
Damn.
I have never saw the word porridge in a daggone chat.
This is why we're different. This is why we are different.
What are you doing? Going out to the forest later?
Like, this is hilarious. Oh my god.
He said porridge. I would have done a red helmet with the black stripe. Yeah, you got me to B minus. I went B minus too. Yeah,
maybe a matted red with gloss black. That would have been nice too.
Right.
We already got the gold helmet.
No, they don't. They all right. They cool. I'm
And
not thinking
shout out
it'll grow on
shout
you,
out to
depending on what
Tootsie's,
number it is. It'll grow on you a little
yeah,
because that
yeah,
Lenore's jersey, that number 2 looks sweet. I
I
like.
like it. Yeah, the number 2 does look nice. Shout out to Cynthia. Thank you for buying a calendar. Oh, I love it.
Oh,
And breaking news, Mama, it is coming to you tomorrow in the mail. Can't
all
wait. Yeah,
right.
God, I hope she likes
This
it.
is a
Whew, I hope
official.
she likes it. 20
We're almost into Red Jet
Red
Shell
Jet
September. This
season.
is
Hey,
September.
there it is.
We got how many months
Nice.
we got left? Is it four more
Four,
months?
4
You want
months,
to
yeah.
do? You got to go ahead and start working on 26.
She's the first one. She's actually the first one. Actually, no. I made one for someone else. So, she is two of, I guess, two of two. So thank you. Or a chrome red matte black stripes and a chrome gold. Ooh,
Oh, he
chrome
gonna be
gold
fancy,
face
man.
mask. Ooh,
Big Brick trying to be sweet. He played in college.
all right.
Big Brick know what sweet is. We're gonna be
Oh.
like the Oregon Ducks.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was thinking, I
Oregon
was just
Ducks
like,
they got 10, they got 20
got
combinations.
20 different colorways, right?
Yes.
And they're all fire.
And they all fire. They
All
don't
of
miss.
them. They can go straight black with the neon. Oh my god.
Man. Yeah,
Whew.
yeah. Oregon
God,
Ducks get
fight.
down. Oregon Ducks got jerseys and helmets and pants and combinations for everybody. Phil Knight spares no expense. Turdome, I have a question for you about Adrian Martinez, the quarterback that we claim. He knows our system. He's a pretty decent quarterback. I watched the UFL this year. I can remember him in college a little bit, but he's pretty mobile and he's a fast guy. He's going to be on the practice squad. But he's got wheels. I think he's like a 4.45 or 4.5 guy, and he will break it out on you. The arm talent and the complexity of the NFL system, particularly Kyle Shanahan's system, he's gonna have to grow into that a great deal. It's like teaching somebody how to drink water with a fire hose. But if he's gonna be solid, he's gonna be solid. Hopefully, it will never get to that. He's gonna be giving us looks. Particularly on good quarterbacks that we're going to face, especially the elusive ones, i.e. Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Who else we got on the schedule that who got wheels a little bit?
Oh gosh.
We don't play the Giants. Russell Wilson might be starting.
Maybe a little Penix. Maybe
Penix,
Maybe.
yeah. We gotta, and we're gonna need that look for because one thing we always would do is penetrate too far upfield, particularly that of Nicholas John Bosa, penetrate too far upfield and let little Kyler or the squirrel Russell Wilson squirt in that lane, that natural lane that just pause on the squirt, but
oh god.
but y'all know what I mean. Learn to drink water with a fire hose. Yeah, man. That's a lot of information coming at you. I remember I had a college class, probability and statistics, man. And then Mr. Singh, he had a thick Indian accent, and it was already hard. And then this dude,
That's not for the week.
I was in that change, just like, oh Lord. Let me take this D. If you can get me through this class, Lord. Lamar Jackson. Well, we don't face Lamar this week. I'm planning on facing him in February. That's when I want to see Lamar. So yeah.
Careful what we wish for. Remember what happened Christmas Day or Christmas night.
New day, new age. And congratulations to their safety. What's his name? Kyle Hamilton. He just signed probably the biggest deal for a safety in the National Football League, I believe. He's going to get $100 million, and he's a baller, man. Some of those guys are just really, really good. He went to Nebraska and Kansas State. That's it. Okay, yeah. He played big time football. big time college football in the Power Five. His record wasn't all of that to begin with, but he did throw around, I think it 30 or 50 touchdowns for his career. He's solid. He's solid for a practice squad guy. I ain't saying he coming in taking Mac Jones's job, and definitely not taking Brock. But he's a good. He'll be a good, solid practice squad guy. He will, third stringer.
Yeah.
Are we still on the air? You can sneak something about it. I'm sure I will love it. She's talking about her calendar, and
Yeah,
that's
I
gonna
hope
be dope.
so. I hope
We
so.
can't.
Whew.
We
I
can't.
always feel like when somebody buys something, I always go, "Oh boy, I hope they do something." Whew,
Yeah,
because
that's
this is not it's not a money grab, right? It's not, I do
Yeah.
this because I do what I love, 'cause I love what I do, and I like to share it. So, I mean, am I going to turn anything down? No, of course not. But at the same time, I always just go, okay, because I asked her, I was like, do you want anything in specific, or you want me to surprise you? So she said, surprise me. I was like, whew, okay, I can get creative. Let's do this. I was
All
like,
right. All
all
right.
right. So I'll say this about it's similar to Terradomes, but it's different because there's a little bit of old, new. You got some. I'll give some of it away. Spoiler alert: you do have some candlesticks, so I hope you like that. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure she'll
nostalgic.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Sin
so
been in the
I
game a
always try to
minute.
throw a little nostalgia into it if I'm
She
gonna
know.
share something with
Yeah,
you.
had
So
that stick
yeah,
in there, man. I missed the
yeah,
stick so bad.
me
Stick had a
too.
mystique. Yeah, well, uh overall grade for the entirety of the off season. I'm going
What you going with?
C, middle C.
Okay.
Uh I wanted to get that heir apparent to going all the way back when it was who was it? His name was Drew something. That center was available for the Atlanta Falcons. I wanted to bring him in to replace Brendel, as well as get heir apparent for Trent Williams and a swing tackle too. But that didn't really materialize. We went through the
Yeah.
draft, did get a little bit more stout on defense, literally, figuratively. We got Upton stout, but I really like CJ West. I had mocked him. Alfred Collins, he's got a little bit more to do in terms of just getting more fundamentally sound, staying a little bit low. But we picked up some rookies that can play. We brought in some different free agents for the back half of the defense. And I like to move with Brian Robinson Jr. I think that's going to really address and identify a need that all of us probably share together, that you need to take the load off of CNC a little bit.
Yeah.
He should get
Absolutely.
10 carries. This kid should get 10 carries a game and
Okay. Yeah.
save my boy for a little bit of wear and tear.
Yeah.
The big pickups was Robert Saleh and Brant Boyer coming in here, man. This
Yes.
is
Oh
gonna
God.
be I feel a lot better with
Me
those
too.
two on the coaching staff.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
Way better
Way
than
better because I
Moonshine
was. Yeah.
Nick Sorensen. Oh man,
No,
that
nope,
won't
that wasn't gonna work.
move.
I just when I heard that Salah was fired, I know that's terrible. It means I would never wish that on anybody. I'm just like, please come back, please come back,
Yeah.
please
I,
Jesus come back.
I
And
think
they were
I
like,
think
breaking
everybody
news
I
is
think
coming
I'm
back. I
pretty
was
sure
like, okay,
everybody was.
we got a little, we have a little faith.
Yeah,
We do have a little
if
hope
he
to work
come
with.
back,
Whew,
I feel better. I feel
yeah,
better.
yeah, me
And
too.
the upside is there for the last two preseason games. Do y'all realize we closed out those last two preseason games with good defensive play at the end
Yes, we did.
and the special teams uh a good kick by Moody. He made him,
We did. We did.
so I'm hoping that's an upward trend, and I hope we're going to build on that and
Yeah. Same
because
here.
we're gonna have to win some ugly games. We're
Yeah,
simply
it's gonna
gonna
be
have
some
it.
ugly ones,
It is
especially over 13
inevitable.
weeks, right? Yeah.
And we were just on the back end of all of those every time. We got Geno Smith came and ate our lunch and closed us out. The Rams, we had that lead 10 points ahead in the fourth
Yep.
and couldn't quite close it out,
I think we
And
can do that now. I think with the way the defense played in weeks 2 and 3 of preseason, and even week 1. Week 1 wasn't all that horrible. I mean, I didn't expect fireworks week 1 anyway. Well, I take
they,
that back. I don't expect fireworks during preseason at all. So to see some explosive plays versus like, okay, all right, I like it.
yeah,
Um, there was some people that I would have loved to have made the initial roster, but we got them on. We do have them in the practice squad, so that just means your number could be called at any time.
and they can call
Which,
them up. They can
yeah,
call 'em up. We got a
like,
lot
hey,
of them.
you know what? You come, hey, this person is still healthy, but we're gonna give you those reps. Go for
Yeah,
it. You know. So
yeah. I wanted
very
more continuity with Brock because it's gonna take familiarity, continuity, consistency
yep.
to really get the timing and wherewithal to for that passing game to be really as pristine as it possibly can.
Yes.
And when you don't do that, we're bringing in little scan the what's his name, Marquez Valdez
Scantling.
and we're bringing in a little piece here and a little piece there
Things
because
there.
we're gonna
Right.
get better. I'm looking forward to weeks like 7, 8, and 9. We're gonna
Yep.
get
Same.
because we're gonna get people healed up, and BA is gonna come back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So it's a lot to look forward to
gonna
as the
get there.
season goes on. Yeah.
It's a lot to look forward to. Let's just weather the storm these first 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Get 3, 4 wins, and a lot's gonna be developing. A lot more is coming.
If we can get some, because our first 3 games, 2 of those are division games. If we can take those, we got a good shot
Yeah.
at. I'm not saying taking the division, but we can at least go 3 and 3.
Yeah, because when you lose a division
But-
game, that's like 2 losses, man. That thing hurts.
Exactly.
Especially
Exactly.
if you lose a division game at home. Oh my God. It's
Oh
like
Lord, please don't do that. Please
please
don't do that to us.
Yeah,
Like, I think we
you
suffered
ain't.
enough, right? So,
You ain't getting it, boy. That's gonna be bad.
oh man.
We gonna have to get on a roll. We gonna have to be like butter and get on a roll. Hey, my son's in the building. Hamilton news, but DaCosta and Harbaugh said, but wait, there's more. Oh, look, he said like what are the commercials? I wonder where he gets his sense of humor from. What's up, D? Terradome. I hear that Robert Saleh going to have a 5-man defensive front. That thing could be coming from anywhere. Yes, I'm hearing the 5-man defensive front. I'm hearing we're laying off of that wide 9, which went out with leg warmers and jury curls.
Ooh, not the leg warmers.
Yeah, get on away from that wide 9. Yeah, mix it up. We wanted to go 5 down linemen last year when we were getting gouged in the middle. It was un-49er like to have a rusher. Remember the days that we didn't allow a 100-yard rusher, but against the San Francisco 49ers, that's 49er football to me. And Sorensen out there just saying, hey, I don't know, run wide 9 again.
Let's just do this. See what happens.
All we gotta do is do it again. Shoot. I
It'll
like
work.
it. You like it?
It could work.
What do you want
What
to
do
do?
you think? Right.
So, it's going to be a lot better with Robert Saleh. And then he's got blitz packages. He's already hinted on a little bit. You saw my main man, Chase Lucas. You saw him coming in from the corner. I wanted to do it's called a corner cat blitz. And you come off on that, man. You got to send them. You got to keep offense guessing. You got to dictate to them.
Absolutely.
Don't sit back and let them dictate to you. The Raiders used to call it dictate and dominate. That's how you got to play the daggone defense, man. Don't be reactive. You make them punks change because you out here doing it. That's how it roll. And I think Salah's going to give you a little bit of that, as we seen when he was previously here, as well as the New York Jets. The New York Jets had a decent defense. They just couldn't get up. They couldn't score no points.
Right.
You brought Aaron in, he tore his Achilles, and then the next year,
whose fault is that, right?
he was discombobulated. Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's get Terror Dome to 500. Only 30 subs to go. Yeah, 30 subs to go, man. Y'all tell a friend,
Yes.
hey, it's a dude over here, man, talking good football. You know what he's talking about.
And good guests. You have Wolfie and Desi.
Awesome guests. They, you know,
awesome chat. Oh my God, spoiled.
She wears a big helmet, knows about fashion.
Well, you know, what can I say?
Yeah.
Fashion. Yes. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend. As a matter of fact, I'm
about
all
channels that are on that are in the chat. There's a lot of content creators in the chat. Dion,
yes, the great
so
Dion, the great David McNiner.
Yes,
I see them all. Cynthia might as well be one. She on there,
right? Yeah,
Papa JB on
I ain't gonna do it,
stuff, man. Hey, these my peoples. I'm amongst my peoples. 49ers, Red Zone, Red Jet. You got fans out here just hollering at Red Jet. It's my show. It's my show. I'm just joking. Sorensen was too busy listening to Creedence Clearwater Revival. You remember that? Going on around the bend.
Wait, did they do Sweet Home Alabama? No.
No, that was Leonard Skinner. Leonard
Skinner, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Which was their gym teacher's name. They took a man name and made Leonard Skinner. D is in. She was here. She's somewhere. She's all over you. You know how they used to be on the horror movie.
Dome. That's fancy. Just say it. It's fancy.
It's fancy from that's how we met. That was Jamie Foxx. She was fancy.
Jamie Foxx. Side note, it still comes on. It's
it's still hilarious, right? It's still classic.
Funny. Oh I've been looking at I die laughing every episode.
I do that hilarious. With Jamie Foxx. I do that with Martin. I know all the Martin.
You know all the lines, and you're just marking them while you're while you're working or whatever. I'm just like, yep, I know
him, man. Oh. When he was Nino Brown with that dog.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. Oh God,
people breaking up. Tom is in there just like.
When people reenact Nino Brown, it's hilarious.
He rubbed it, he had all the flavor, man. Martin is my gem. What else I did? Crazy Juice is laughing at me. Laura with another question. There was a rumor about that we shopped Jair Brown. As well, we needed to. Jair Brown, man. It's you're only as strong as the weakest link. And when
we're kind of weak right now,
people was seeing Jair Brown back there, they was like, "Oh no!" They were like Baby's kid. What's that this mother from? Oh, small world.
Oh my God! I love
Jair, and maybe he'll get it together or something, man. But I wouldn't be mad if we can get some. If we can get maybe a third round. Jair's a third round. Yeah, he was in that terrible third round draft of 2000. Was that 22, 23? When we got Cameron drop to Jake Booty and Jair Brown, Jair Doodoo Brown. No, I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I had to come up on this.
Wow.
The man is not Doodoo Brown. He's not Doodoo Brown.
Please express all comments to I hate that Negro.
Right. P.O. Box 456-789. That's
I don't know why that just cracks me up. I'm gonna get a shirt that says I hate that Negro.
Brown is beautiful. It is, but not when it's getting burnt. I want my toast brown, not burnt. Be
Y'all are
looking for my man.
horrible. I
Siegel looks
love it.
promising. He does, man. Siegel has excellent technique. Your free safety, and the league is becoming more ambidextrous right now in terms of free and strong, but that free safety has got to be the best fundamental tackler on your team. And this kid comes up, man. When he made that open field tackle, he used his leverage. He attacked outside in, and when I seen him shuffle to eat up space to make that tackle, he got his pads down to eye level, eyes to thighs, and he squeezed the knees, man. He's gonna be a good one. He's gonna be a good one. I like Siegel. I like how he gets down, man. He's good. Did someone say Doodoo Brown? Doodoo Brown. Doom, 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 Brown. Brand new brand in town. Remember y'all? We rolling, Doodoo. We rolling.
Man, I love y'all so much. I love it.
That's the
Oh,
gumbo.
man.
All right, let me close up. It's 1 hour and 49 minutes, 1 hour 50. Dang, I want to stay on that 49. We saw the jerseys today. We recapped what we've done the last 24 hours. We talked about the press conference. I was on with Red Jet Shell. She's selling calendars. We selling hope and optimism, ladies and gentlemen, for the San Francisco 49ers iteration of the 2025 49ers. The offseason is practically done. It is time for the season. Garen, I will be back with you guys next week. I'll have Wolfie on Tuesday of next week. Will it be Tuesday? No. When am I gonna play? What day is this? It's Thursday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. I'll be on with Wolfie. No, I'll be by myself. Tuesday. I'll be on with Wolfie Thursday.
Oh, okay. Start the season. Okay. Yeah.
And we'll try. I'm gonna have some game film. We're gonna try to look at what the Seattle Sea Chickens may do. I don't have pertinent game stats and their schemes. We're gonna be looking at the preseason. I think Sam Darnold might have played a little bit. We're just gonna get an overall drop on what they're gonna try to do. Are they going man in terms of blocking? Are they going gap scheme? Are they going zone read? And some of their route combinations and where his receivers like to get the ball in landmarks on the film. I'm gonna spill it to y'all how I scout a team and what I'm looking for. Just with a few plays and concepts and things of that nature, going back to the coaches as well as where they were before, like their offensive coordinator. What does he like to run? Are they going to try to be a power team? Are they going to try to be a duo? Are they going to try to do scoop? Some of their how are those running backs? Do they block well? Because hey, we coming up through that double A gap blitz all the way, baby. We're just gonna do some wonderful things. Reggie Shell, what do you have on tap for the upcoming weeks? Where will you be?
Probably working in your chats, saying hi, supporting y'all. Since you're going on with Wolfie next Thursday, you won't need a co-pilot, obviously. But if you do, I got you. If you do, just Tuesdays I'm at work, so I couldn't help you anyway. But because I know you and Wolfie get into it, so I don't jump into that for nobody. That's the one I just stay away from. Like,
he had talking, man. Yeah, he's gotta get hurt. Oh,
that's the part where you drop the link to the chat and go, wait, Wolfie, hold on. That's where you go, okay, yeah, I think the audience has something to say about that. No, nothing unless people
look at Callie. Callie said, more Wolfie, yay. Come on, man. That's my dude, man. I'm crazy about little Wolfie.
That's the comment of the day.
More Wolfie, yay. he looked like some of the people.
Oh my god.
And F all of the 38 teams, 31 teams. All right, Jet, we're gonna head on out of here, man. I thank everybody for participating today. Y'all know y'all ain't nothing but family, man. Had a great time. And remember, everybody, we walk by faith and not by sight. In Jesus' name, amen. I'll check y'all out next week. Thanks.